What is up, photo booth family? I'm going to show you guys something that really stands out to me as a photo booth business owner. And back then, when I was a very active photo booth operator, specifically with the 360 production, I want you guys to take a really close look right here. So this is me troubleshooting in my garage. And as you can see right here, these settings, and I'll go ahead and blow this up a little bit larger for you guys to see. These settings right here were set to manual settings. Okay. So these were in manual settings, not automatic settings. And the clarity is amazing. And by the way, I'm using an iPhone 15 Pro for this one. Now, what I want to jump into is that as you guys see, this was outdoors. This was an event outdoors. If you look at the clips to your left side, and we were right by the beach, you can see the ocean there in the background. Now, look at what happened. So, if you guys look at the very beginning, this started around 7 p.m. We had a lot of sun. So, there's just no way to avoid that, even with manual settings, because there were some areas where there were shadows and shade, and there was other areas where there was a ton of sun. So, I want you guys to kind of get a glimpse of what it looks like when you have videos that are a little overexposed. This is something I shared with our clients. And then, as you guys can see, as it starts getting a little darker and the sun starts going down, you're going to see less sun on these productions. Now, as you guys continue to move forward here with me, we're going to see that now the sun is almost down. But if you guys can see a little bit in the background over by the ocean, the sun is still just a little out, but we're getting less and less high exposure. And so my photo booth attendant here, Yvonne, she's basically showing the folks, giving them cues so they can get really good footage. And as you guys can see right here on the lower left side, you can start to see the laser effects along with the fog come out. Now we're moving on to slide 3, where the sun is almost completely gone. And so it's just going to be the stars and the photo booth production. Look at the guy on the far right and the bottom, along with the gal next to him. So we coached the gal to make good eye contact and really own the moment and make good eye contact and flick her hair. And she was loving it. Her and her mom were loving it. So now you guys can see more of the lasers in the background. So we're going to move on to the next slide. This one right here, the sun is gone. It's just us and the night sky. And you guys can see the clarity on these videos is really, really amazing. I'm using only 3 lights. As you can see, as it goes around, you're going to notice that there's 3 lights. Those 3 lights are facing the subject, and that this allows the subject just to get, a shadow behind them as well, because of the lights that are behind them at that point of as it's spinning. You can see that a lot with the ladies if they have hair or long hair. You can kind of see it in the background, so it really complements everyone's stature, because you get to see a little bit of the side light. So I'm going to go to this one. By now there was just no more sun. This was just all black. So you guys can see, like right here on the lower right, you see that there's a ton of light now coming from our systems, including that fog going on as well. So by now everyone had like at least 3 videos in, and they were just having a blast on the booth. Though, guys, I am using Snapic. I'm going to go ahead and place the link so you can try Snapic for free for 7 days. Now, if you guys want to sign up with Snapic, my link is going to give you 10% off, whether it's a weekly, monthly, or an annual. The reason I put this video together is because I see a lot of you guys' videos on Facebook and on Instagram, and a lot of you guys have room for improvement. So I figured I shared these videos here with you guys so you can see that even if you're not using a 15 Pro Max, if you have a iPhone 13, 14, you can still capture quality just like this, but you have to make sure your lighting is proper. And on top of that, get used to playing with the settings within the Snapic. Okay. So earlier, before this, some of the folks were coming out a little too red. Their faces were coming out a little too red. So what I did on these lights right here, let me see if I can capture it. What I did on the lights that are on the arm, remember guys, I have 2 mini lights on the arm. I went from warm to white. And so folks weren't coming out as red anymore, as you can see in these photos. So it's all about making those proper adjustments and training your photo booth attendants to really focus on the overall production and not just the customer service and flow of things. I hope you guys enjoyed this educational video. My name is David Rodriguez. I am photo booth business owner, and I'm just out here having a good time with you guys. Peace out.